Good morning, sir.
I request all the participants, all the participants except the panelist, kindly switch off their videos. Hello, till the question answer round, so that we can have a good discussion with the panelist. We have number of participants here. I welcome, first of all, good morning to all of you. And I welcome all the participants. I welcome all the participants and panelist members. We have participants from all over India. We have participants from, as Dr. Vinay Kantpal is there from Dehradun. We have participants from Punjab. Dr. Raman Chanda is there from Chandigarh. We have participants from South Africa. Dr. Salesh Kumar is from South Africa. Dr. Salesh. And Dr. MS Manju Rawat is again from Mohali. And then we have Mr. Jamal Hussain is from Arunachal Pradesh, Mr. Pramod Kumar Singla from Kurukshetra. So we have a number of participants here. So once again, very good morning to all of you. As you know that today our topic is, our panel discussion is paradigm shift in management education in an era of online education. I welcome you all. Kindly all the participants except panelists kindly switch off their audio and video so that they can listen it carefully. Once the question answer round starts, then they can start their video and audio. Panelists, welcome you all.
Thank you.
A very good morning to all of you. Today our topic is the paradigm shift of the discussion is paradigm shift in management education in an era of online education. The panelists are renowned educationists of the North India who have given a direction to the management education in the North India. We have Dr. Manish Sharma here. Dr. Manish Sharma is a renowned educationist practicing and imparting the management education since long in Bareilly. Institution builder, have built many institutions in Bareilly like RBMI and Future is there, and has been associated with many other institutions to build their institution. He's an advisor to LIC and has been associated with RMA since long. We have Dr. Neeraj is there. So Dr. Neeraj is here. Perhaps he is not able to join. We have Dr. Neeraj is here, who is also supposed to join. He's also a very renowned. I'm just trying to connect in Neeraj sir. Perhaps he do not have the password. Harsh sir is there. Sir, kindly please switch off your video. Harsh sir, kindly switch off your video.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that panelists can be heard. We have Dr. Neeraj is supposed to come. He's again a renowned educationist and imparting management education since long in Bareilly. He's the founder director of one of the renowned institutions, that is Rakshpal Bahadur Management Institution, and authored many research papers, has organized many national and international conferences. Then we have Dr. Swatantra is here. Dr. Swatantra is again a sports person, philosopher, management thinker, and most important thing, when all others teaches how to run the business, how to run the business, he himself runs the business. So he's an entrepreneur and the founder director of a renowned institution, which is now university, that is Future, and has been associated with many institutions. May I take a break and receive a call from Dr. Neeraj. Hello. So मैंने आपको अभी मेल किया है, अभी वो किया व्हाट्सएप. Neeraj sir is supposed to join. So Neeraj sir is just joining within a minute.
Thank you for the gracious words.
Thanks, sir. Hello, Neeraj sir is. I'm just waiting for Neeraj sir. Mr. Jhintu has joined from Itanagar. Hemant Bhardwaj has joined. Dr. Harish Arora has joined. So number of participants are there from North India and as well as Africa. So right now we are living in an era of COVID-19, and if we to study it in terms of if we study it in terms of management education, then it is for us it is an event. It is an event which has a major impact. Before start, I will just like to quote two more events which has an impact on Indian economy. First is 1991 LPG, which again came with many opportunities for many companies like Levers and Tata, and which also bring with many threats, and many organizations has to shut down their operations. Same way, just 2 years back, we have a demonetization, which again came with a threat to many MSMEs and many organizations. But again, it became a boon uh, for online payment system. Paytm became a big company because of this, and many online payment system came out with their concepts, and India became, or it helped in India to become a digitized payment system. Same way, I believe this COVID-19 will have a long-term impact on Indian retail industry as well as Indian education. Impact on retail we have seen in last 1 month. Almost more than 60,000 crore has been invested in one company, which where people are seeing that which belongs to future online retail. So here, because as we all are educationists, so where we have to discuss that how we have to discuss that how this COVID-19 will have an impact on online education, or whether this impact will be positive or negative, whether management education is education which can be imparted through online. So there are many issues, or the best way is only offline. So I believe Dr. Neeraj sir has also joined, but I'm not able to see him. Neeraj sir?
Uh, thank you, Vivek. I could hear you. Thank you.
Okay. So sir, we have just started. I have given your introduction, though I believe that when I gave your introduction, you were not. Okay. So just to give a few glimpses that we are living in an era of COVID-19. So it is a crucial issue that how it will going to impact our education system, specifically the delivering system, the dissemination of knowledge. And is it possible that management education can be imparted through online or not? And how the future will turn up in the coming era? So to start, to break the ice, I will love to invite a renowned again management philosopher and management guru, that is Dr. Neeraj Saxena, to break the ice with his views on the same issues, because he have to deal with the same issues in the coming future. Over to you, sir. Neeraj sir.
Thank you, Dr. Vivek, for organizing this webinar on a very, very contemporary issue. As you use the word management guru, so I will start from that word guru. So if I take into consideration एक कबीर दास जी का दोहा, तो वहां उन्होंने कहा कि गुरु कुम्हार शिष्य कुंभ है, गढ़ी गढ़ी काढ़े खोट, अंदर हाथ सहारा दे, bahar bahe chot. Meaning thereby, as a teacher or as a guru, we have to be in high interaction with the student. If I talk of management education, because this webinar is specific to the management education, I would say that only 25 to 35 of the content which is based on theory. The rest 70-75% is based on the practice. Unless we solve some question of quantitative techniques or OR on board, or maybe in the notebook of the student itself, unless we have a role play where a student plays role of a customer and the other plays the role of a salesman or a HR manager or a employee, or if you talk of subjects like accounting, especially for non-commerce background student, unless those are being solved, unless those are being discussed, unless there is a high degree of interaction of a teacher with the student, I don't feel that it is possible to correctly disseminate the knowledge to the student. So this is one. Uh, when I talk of the technology in terms of delivering the content, I would say that in India we started with a Gurukul system where a student has to stay and go to the Gurukul. Then we had the system of colleges and universities where we go as a day scholar and come back to our home. And now it is time for virtual universities or virtual colleges or virtual classrooms or virtual teaching system. But this will take a long time. If you talk of the current scenario, we all know that how much value we give to a person who has obtained a degree or a diploma through distance mode or through what we call as patrachar or through correspondence, something like that. Because it is not like one fine evening we say that from today night 12 we all will be available on virtual system. So there will be problem on two aspects. One is the preparation of the content, how we will prepare the content which is to be delivered, because neither the teachers are ready, nor the system is ready, nor the students are ready, and it will take a long time. So this is one aspect. Second aspect is whatever platform we are using, like we are organizing this meeting on Google Zoom, sorry, I mean Zoom, Google Meet we are using, we are using Skype, we are using certain other applications for taking these classes. But actually none of the app or none of the this platform is actually created for organizing the classes. These are all developed for some meeting purpose or some interaction purpose, where the information has to pass from one person to the other person. They are not designed, they are not developed for such high interaction for training purpose, because management education is not theory. It includes a lot of practical, lot of interaction. So that is one part, that content has to be modified, content has to be updated, a lot of input has to be given, that in what way we should prepare our content, which can be delivered through, I mean, we have to maybe prepare certain videos, we may have to use graphics and so many other things to teach such concept. One aspect. Second aspect is on terms of technology. We are not having infrastructure. Even if you talk of metro towns, internet is a big problem. If you talk of mid-sized towns, it is a real big problem. The students are not having enough data. Even faculties are not having enough data. If you talk of a mobile package, normally it comes with a data package of 1 or 1.5 GB per day, which is consumed in hardly 1.5 hours. And the student has to see YouTube also. The student has to see web series also. So where the data will come? Connectivity is a problem. Secondly, we have to have such things like we have to have interactive boards, interactive rooms where a teacher could actually deliver this concept. So I think modifications or updations are required in terms of content designing, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of technology, and in terms of training and skill development of all the faculty members, all the system, in fact. So these are the 4 points which I would like to put. But
Thank you, sir.
one very positive thing which I look or which I see is that all of management gurus, all our management faculty members are very agile in nature. They are all technically savvy also, technology savvy also. So I'm sure we will find out ways where some 20-25% of the part may be delivered through online, and rest may be done maybe in little short batches or maybe in two shifts directly to the students. It is my privilege
Sir,
that we have eminent person like
sir.
Dr. Manish Sharma with
Yes,
us.
sir. So
We
please
will be,
confine.
yes, okay.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
We have Dr. Tantra. Time is limitations. Yes.
Yes, yes. Thank you,
So
sir.
that is what that is what I understand. Thank you so much, Vivek, for giving me
Thank you.
this opportunity. I would love to hear Dr. Manish Sharma sir and Dr. Swatan Kumar.
So now it's over to the renowned management guru, that is Manish Sharma, an institution, Dr. Manish Sharma, an institution builder and management practitioner. So it's over to Dr. Manish Sharma, sir, to please enlighten us on this contemporary issues and again a very crucial issue.
Thank you, Dr. Vivek Mittal and other panelists, Dr. Swatantra and younger brother, Dr. Neeraj Saxena. Other person who are joining this. Yes, you have organized this webinar on a very contemporary issue. I will bit differ from Dr. Neeraj Saxena, and I will start with the wordings or the quote, famous quote of H. Edgar Anso, who has to say every threat is an opportunity. And for us, this COVID-19 an opportunity. Whatever transformation regarding technical education, if you go back to 1985, when Doordarshan started the classes, evening classes, or 3 to 4 hours program, but the pace was slow. And people change. It is common maxim, a man is a slave of environment. हम वही करते हैं जो हमें environment force करता है. What Modi ji could have not learned regarding hygiene and sanitation during last 5 years, we have learned within 50 days because of this COVID. Same is true with this technology classes, online classes. Perhaps we could not have arranged this webinar if COVID-19 could not occur. So there is a system, and as I have said, man is a slave of environment, and the successful persons or the organizations are those who definitely change themselves with the changing environment. You recently take the example of this Reliance. You see Reliance is those who go through the case study system, Reliance is very fast changing toward two aspects. One, it is shifting its business profile from this petrochemical to IT sector. All businesses, all investment are going to Geo. They are looking for the global partners. One. Number two, they are trying to sell up their equity in petrochemical business because they know that after 30 years, perhaps the petroleum or the crude oil will not be a product, or it will be a sellable product if electrical car or other sources of energy are developed. So keep on changing and set yourself or match yourself with the changing environment is the need of the hour. Then, yes, of course, educationals or the management group. In management, there is one saying कि practice takes place first, then theory develops. शायद अकेला ऐसा प्रोफेशन ऐसा है कि जिसपे प्रैक्टिस पहले बनती है, बाकी जो है थ्योरीज उसके बाद बनती हैं.
Very true, sir. Very true.
The case study method is case study method is there. 3 days back, there was a seminar in which AICT chairman Sahas Pudre and ex Infosys director TM Mohandas Pai, he also accepted that this is the time we need to change. And since 2011, we were talking of Industry 4 revolution. And now this is the time when we should launch the Education 4 system. And of course, Neeraj Saxena ji is very right at one point of time. For that, we need to create and build up a IT infrastructure. On the other side, if we see that India is posing all there has been a slogan towards 5 trillion economy. Of course, because of this COVID, there will be a break of 1 or 2 years. But out of that 5 trillion economy, the 20% of this 5 trillion economy, at least 1 trillion will be dedicated from IT sector. And there are many other things. There is a very good opportunity to discuss the case studies that can be discussed through online. We all are sitting at different places of the country, but perhaps we are able to hear each other. We are able to interact with each other. We can discuss the cases and we can design the cases. And you see that this is the writing on the wall. It will be foolish on our part if we neglect this aspect of education. Of course, it cannot replace 100% what we call the interactive or direct interaction between a teacher or a student or teacher people interaction. But of course, within next 2-3 years, we have to create ERPs like where this online education system can be there. Business analytics, big data, digital marketing, MIS, this is going to be a big part, and where you have to see the paradigm shift and what practically what we teach in management education. Management education is regarding 2 to 3 aspects. First is the basic definition we have learned, we used to teach, we used to practice. That is, it is optimization of resources. And of course, this IT is one of the resource which we need to optimize. One. Secondly, what we teach in management education, that is basically the decision making. हम कुछ और नहीं सिखाते सिवाय decision making के. The decision should be a right, it should be candid, and moreover, it will be timely. A timely decision is the requirement of the aspect. Then how we should take this opportunity. Yes, if time is over, then stop me because I can
Yes,
keep on talking continuously. So
yes.
if we may speak in the second round, let first be here Dr. Satan Kumar, then question answer can be discussed.
Okay, okay. Now it is over to Dr. Swatantra. Hello.
Thank you. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
First, yes. Manisha, thanks for your valuable contribution, and specifically thanks for keeping in mind the time limit.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Manish, Swatantra sir.
Yeah, thank you, Vivek sir, for organizing this. And I greet my fellow panelists and my seniors, Dr. Manish and Dr. Neeraj. And I also greet all the people who have joined this webinar. In fact, a lot has already been covered by these two gentlemen. But still, I like to emphasize on a few things. Like, to begin with, when you talk about this scenario as a marketing problem, price, place, and promotion, to begin with, the product which we used to deliver. Like,
some audio problem
in
is
the
here. So
case of online, it will. Yeah. Am I not audible?
आप audible हो?
थोड़ा सा नेट थोड़ा
Am
सा
I audible now?
यस ठीक है, आप बोलो.
maybe signal का issues हो.
वीडियो
okay.
स्वतंत्र वीडियो ऑफ कर दो तो आपका आवाज से ज्यादा सही आएगी मेरे ख्याल से. तब सिग्नल कम यूज होंगे बैंडविड्थ.
चलो, I can do that.
यही प्रॉब्लम्स है.
Yes. Now am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah. So I think to begin with was like we can view it as a marketing problem. And to begin with, सबसे पहले तो हमें ये करना है, like we have to change the form of product. We used to deliver that in classrooms. Now, through online mediums, you will have to deliver it online. The second problem was, of course, of distribution. Like when you are in the classrooms, you have got a time limit. Within that confined time limit, you have to deliver it. But now you can do it anytime, anywhere. So that is a merit of this particular medium. And you see, as Neeraj sir highlighted, content creation is a challenge. And content creation is a challenge only as long as people are adept to technology. Because once they learn to use the technology, content creation will not be a challenge. Like another thing Neeraj sir highlighted was that there might be several issues with respect to how this thing will move forward. But again, I'm on the side of Manish sir. I always believe in the power of change. And you see, like, whenever there are anything, like any change comes, there are people who make the change and there are people who embraces those changes and there are people who resist those changes. We have got all kind of people around. But then the ones who make changes and embrace changes take this word forward. So that's important. Since this change has been pressed by a catastrophe, I think it's a welcome thing. Anything which is positive, we should welcome. And you see another thing, like which was highlighted, like there are internet issues, connectivity issues. So you can use both the mediums, like online and offline. You have got a very simple tool named as WhatsApp. You can upload your videos on WhatsApp. You can upload your text on WhatsApp. And anybody, anywhere can see it, whether he is online or offline. If he is offline, once he opens WhatsApp, can use that, can see that. So that is also a merit, like you can use both the mediums. It's not necessary that you are live all the time. You can generate the content, and that content can move places with different mediums. You see, and I think the biggest positive with online education in current times for Indians is that now we have a global market to explore. Once we were confined to our classrooms, like if we are operating in Bareilly in a management institute, I think the people who can be catered were the local people, like the people in Bareilly. If you are in Arunachal Pradesh, you could cater only the people who are there in Itanagar. So the place confinement was there, the place limit was there. But now it is unlimited. You can move to entire Asia, South Asia. You can move to Africa. You can even move to Europe and America.
Yes.
And you see, English is a global language, and we are all well versed in that. So that will be handy for us. If we use the tools well, I think we will have global demand for Indian teachers. And you see, Indian teachers are doing well all across. They're in Harvard, they're in MIT, they're in Stanford, they're in the best institutes in the world, and they're doing well. So intellect is there. And now you've got a platform wherein you can put that intellect, and there'll be people to receive it. So it's a great opportunity for me. And I see that extremely positively. And you see, with positivity, we can build a lot of things. So I like to sum up the whole thing like that. If we are positive, we'll have a lot of takeaways from this medium. Online education will do a lot of good to the teachers per se. And of course, for students, it will be an extremely flexible medium. But I don't entirely discard the classroom education. That will also happen. But this is a tool which can be used well for everybody's benefit. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for your valuable inputs and specifically for keeping time in constraint. I just like to add one line here. That is, then we'll move to the question answer round. That is, there is a big difference between, as far as management education is concerned, in Western world and India. In Western world, I believe that the experience of minimum 3 years is compulsory to take admission in a management college. But in India, a fresher can take the admission. And to an experienced person who has a 3-year industry experience, it's easy to teach online. But to a fresher who has just done his graduation, I believe it is a little bit difficult. So there are every issues we have discussed. Neeraj sir has discussed technical issues. Manish sir has again taken his opportunity, and Swatan they have taken the opportunity, and it is really an opportunity, and it is an signal. God is giving a signal कि online सारी चीजें कर दो, नहीं तो otherwise you will be out of the market in the soon. Well, now we are going to the question answer round. We have one of the renowned researcher who has published number of research papers in international journals. That is Dr. Vinay Kandpal from University of Petroleum, Dehradun. If you like to ask any question or anybody else, please like to ask any question, he can switch on their microphone and can ask the questions.
Yeah, Dr. Vivek, one Galaxy J7 Prime has raised hand for some question.
Yes.
I think he should be given an opportunity. Galaxy J7 Max.
Yes,
J7
ask,
Prime.
Yes, please ask the questions. While asking the question, you can keep on your videos. Yes, please ask the question.
One who has raised the hand. Galaxy J7 Prime, may please ask.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Please ask the question. Del sir is here. Anybody else who wish to ask the question? Dr. Raman Chadda is here from Chandigarh Colleges. He is an HOD and Dean Research. So, would you ask to ask the question?
Sir, I have one question.
Yeah, please.
Dr. Pramod is here.
Sir, yeah. Sir, one question is there that everything is okay that you have suggested regarding the online education, but I want to ask about the examination point of view, sir. So how we can conduct all those things online?
Dr. Pramod, if I had to start answering this, I would say that examination is not that important. What I feel is, if we have delivered the education in right way, if you talk of some good universities, even universities like Pandnagar University, where I had been a student,
Mhm.
normally the examination is taken by the same faculty who is teaching, and it is not at the end of the year. Rather, it should be a part of every class, or you could say maybe in the weekend. And there could be various ways of submitting the answer. It may be online, it may be offline, it may be through email, it may be through several other things. In fact, to examination, we normally see in terms of our traditional education, where throughout the year we whatever we teach, then in the end 3 hours time is given to answer some question. But in management education, what I feel that I see very positively as far as the examination or evaluating a student is concerned, will not be a that difficult thing. We can have multiple choice option. We can have a presentation on the net. They can submit presentation on YouTube itself. So that will not be a big
Yeah,
issue. Big issue
right,
will
sir.
be content preparation and
Content.
the delivery in terms of technology. What I feel, I mean, paradigm shift will be more in terms of that. Examination could be handled little rather easily. Sir, Manish, sir, please.
Yes, two aspects. One, if we go through, there is one portal, rather AICT has started MOOCs, Massive Open Learning System, and
Yeah, sure.
there are several courses. Students are already opting those courses, and it is mandatory, especially in engineering, BTech students, to opt
Yes.
one or two credit papers through that MOOCs. They go through the entire semester. They used to submit the assignment, and in many
Right,
of the
sir.
colleges you can delay the submission of assignment there, but in MOOC system students remain disciplined. One aspect, you can adopt the same model, and
Right, sir.
as the time is running out, that can be discussed in detail. Then
Yeah.
IIT Madras, they have started NPTEL. Go through, there is an examination system, and that is going successfully. Third, every college can develop its own
Yes.
ERP and MRP, MCQ, multiple choice questions, that can be there. And we have also developed a ERP where their faculty uploads certain MCQs, and a student automatically takes, and result is immediate. It is known to the students you have applied it or who has attempted it, and the teacher who has uploaded. Then digital evaluation system is here in UP Technical University is common, and you see ki more than 2,25,000 students are being evaluated digitally successfully by a government university. So examination pattern
Right,
is,
sir.
and in education, what I want to say, it is all about decision making, the case studies, and that case, the marks should be given on the basis of case studies. Because that
Right,
Albert
sir.
Einstein has said, what hampers me from learning is my education. And many of times the student who tried to give out of the box answers, they got lesser marks than in comparison to those who remain online, and those who have crammed up and mugged up, as the teacher has discussed. So creativity should be honored, and management should always a course where one should see a better and creative and out of the box solutions to a problem. Thank you.
Yeah, examination will not be a big issue.
Thank you, sir.
I would like to add just
Thanks,
one
sir.
point.
Thanks a lot, sir, for your.
Neeraj ji, just I want to say, there are a lot of data in the papers through e-consortium and other channels. Material is also available. The only
Material
thing
is also available.
Material is
Delivery.
available. The only thing is the teacher need to prove as per
Yes.
the requirement of their own their students.
Very right, sir.
Target
I mean,
audience.
technology and training.
Just one
Technology
point.
and training are the two issues.
Yeah.
So we have
The only issue is IT infrastructure.
Yes,
Content is also there. My issue is the IT infrastructure.
correct, sir.
So we have one more
Lot of
question.
things
We have one more
on your
question.
side. Thanks.
Sir,
Please.
so we have one more question from
Sir,
Dr. Vinay
can you tell me
Kanpal.
something- what do you mean-
Yes, Dr.
can you tell
Ramachandra,
me
yes.
something about, yes, what do you mean by success, sir, as per your knowledge in terms? Because I know that two type of knowledge in terms of computer or anything, that epistemology knowledge and the meta knowledge. Meta knowledge is a knowledge about knowledge, and epistemology is a knowledge that how much knowledge you should have, you should also know such type of knowledge. So as per your knowledge, what do you mean by success?
Sir, Raman Chetta sir, because it is.
Who would like to answer?
सर मैं जरा सा इसको कर दूं. I would like to answer it in terms of Google result pages. What Google do, Google collects lot of information and index it, and whatever you ask, Google finds out the best answer to that. So likewise, what you are saying is meta knowledge, epitome knowledge. Knowledge is with us. We have to index it rightly, and we have to take only that part of knowledge which is actually required at the right time to take the right decision. If we do that, we are successful. Or otherwise, we may have knowledge, but if we don't apply it, we don't index it, or we don't find it through a query, then we are not successful.
One more thing I would like to say, in this era of digitalization, knowledge has been converted into information, and through channel, information overload is a problem. So the requirement of a teacher is the pruning means the subjected or the candid knowledge. What is required? हम उस नॉलेज को इस्तेमाल करें जो हमें या हमारे स्टूडेंट्स के लिए रिलेटिव है. सेकंड पार्ट वाज सक्सेस, परहैप्स. सक्सेस के बारे में कोई जानना चाहता था?
हाँ, रमन जी का सवाल था.
Yeah. Definition of success varies from person to person. Those who are hungry, getting food is a success. Those who are in politics, getting a chair is a success. A person who has started a MSME, having a turnover of 5 crore is a success. Those who are preached nearness to God and achieve something is a success. So definition of success is decided by, it is individual in nature. And every person has his own definition of success.
Yeah, true, sir.
Very right, sir.
Depend upon the person also.
Sir, rightly said. But we have one more question. By Dr. Vinay Kanpal from University of Petroleum. He want to know that how the transition would go post-COVID period to online education. That transition kaise hoga and the post-COVID period from an offline to online education. Can we blend a form of teaching in coming days?
Yes. Manish,
yes, you are very rightly pointed out. Yes, we are going to see a blended form of teaching. Where the combination of offline and online both will be there. A part of like in what we are seeing in companies in Gurgaon and others, 3 days, 4 days they are working from home, and rest 2 to 3 days they need to report at the office. Likewise, we will be having a form, and it is already happening in the European country. The 2 to 3 days classes from home are being conducted. Then to resolve the issues or the specific children issue, they go to the college and problem are being resolved. And yes, you are rightly pointed out, blended form of education is going to be a part in the post-COVID scenario. Rightly pointed out.
Yeah, in fact, sir, every college or every department will now have a room like a studio kind of room, where proper recording and transmitting facilities will be available.
Yeah, AICTE has already said, and it is mandatory that at least one classroom should have a video conferencing classroom.
A studio type of room where this
that
facility will be there.
I had been a part of IGNOU, where we used to teach the students at Ethiopia.
Yeah, IGNOU is doing since long. So every college, every department will have to have this in times to come. Yes.
So Swatantra, wish to add something? Dr. Satendra?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you. Yes.
Wish you like to add something?
Hello.
Dr. Satendra, will you like to add
to
something?
What? Like which particular issue?
On the issues which we are discussing, that how the transition will take place from offline to online education or blended education.
I think it is going to be extremely fast. It will be at a very fast pace. And you see, AICTE and
yes, Satendra, I am adding to the Satendra statement that what we could have not done since 1985, when this online education was initiated by. आगे आपकी बात पे आगे बढ़ा रहा था भाई.
Hello.
What we could have not done since 1985, ठीक है, during last almost 35 years, we will be doing this same within
Yes.
next 5 years.
Vivek ji, I think time is just.
Yes, yes,
yes.
yes,
Any last
absolutely.
note?
Actually,
Yeah, thank you for
AICT was doing it like since last 20 years.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes. Hello. Yes. Now almost time has.
Yeah.
We have just. Hello. We have now. It's time is almost over. So first of all, I will like convey my thanks to all our panelists, Dr. Manish Sharma, Dr. Neeraj Saxena, and Dr. Swatantra Kumar, who has given their valuable time, and again the times to be ज़्यादा कीमती, their precious thoughts on this topic. I also convey my thanks to all the participants who have participated in this live sessions, almost from India, and then also from Africa. Dr. Salesh is from Africa, and from renowned colleges we have from CGC, Chandigarh University, from Kurukshetra University, from University of Petroleum, etc. So it's really thankful to you. I believe Manju Rawat, now you wish to add something? Manju Rawat is here. He is
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am here, and I would like to pay first of all big thanks to you that you got us connected and with the so powerful and intellectual people. That's all. And in fact, some of my queries got solved because nowadays I am into this online teaching.
Okay, good, great.
So I got so many queries solved, and thank you so much to you along with all your panelists.
Thanks, man. I would like
Thank you, Dr. Vivek,
Thanks,
for connecting all of us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you,
Just
Dr.
one point.
Vivek Mittal and all other members from different places.
Dr. Saab, really, thank you very much for arranging such a wonderful session, sir. Really, very remarkable.
Thank you, sir. So now hereby we conclude the session. Thank you all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you.
Thanks for
Thank you.
connecting all.